Before the countdown, remember, billionaire fortunes are estimates, not cash in a bank. They move with share prices, currencies, private company valuations, and debt. This Bloomberg Billionaires Index snapshot is dated July 16, 2026. At number 10 is Warren Buffett, worth an estimated $147 billion. Berkshire Hathaway anchors his fortune through insurance, energy, railroads, consumer businesses, and major stock holdings. His wealth rose about $1.1 billion that day, but was down $4.4 billion for the year. At number 9 is Bernard Arnault, with an estimated $167 billion. He built LVMH into the world's dominant luxury group, spanning fashion, jewelry, watches, wines, and hospitality. Arnault is the only person outside the United States in this top 10. His estimate rose $1.8 billion that day, but remained down roughly $40.5 billion for the year, a reminder that luxury fortunes move with global demand and market sentiment. Number 8 is Jensen Huang, estimated at $172 billion. He co-founded NVIDIA in 1993, decades before its graphics processors became essential to artificial intelligence. Demand for AI accelerators turned NVIDIA into critical computing infrastructure and pushed Huang into the global wealth elite. His estimate fell about $4.1 billion that day, yet remained up $17.4 billion in 2026. Few stories show the financial impact of the AI boom more clearly. At number 7 is Larry Ellison, worth an estimated $179 billion. Ellison co-founded Oracle in 1977 and helped make its database software a foundation of business computing. Today, Oracle's cloud and AI infrastructure ambitions strongly influence its valuation and his fortune. This snapshot captured major volatility. Ellison lost about $8.2 billion that day and was down roughly $68 billion for the year. Concentrated ownership creates huge upside, but also enormous swings. Number 6 is Michael Dell, with an estimated $212 billion. He started his computer company from a university dorm room in 1984 and built it into Dell Technologies. His fortune also includes substantial investments outside the public company. AI server demand made Dell one of the year's biggest risers. Despite an $8.4 billion daily decline, he remained up almost $72 billion in 2026, climbing past several better-known technology founders. At number 5 is Mark Zuckerberg, estimated at $236 billion. He co-founded Facebook in 2004 and remains the controlling force behind Meta, whose platforms include Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Advertising drives the business, while Meta invests heavily in artificial intelligence. Zuckerberg's fortune fell about $5.7 billion that day, but was slightly higher for the year. His ranking shows how ownership and voting control can turn a founder's company stake into extraordinary wealth. Number 4 is Jeff Bezos, with an estimated $271 billion. He founded Amazon in 1994 as an online bookstore, then expanded it into a global force in commerce, logistics, entertainment, and cloud computing. Amazon Web Services became especially important to the company's economics. Bezos also funds Blue Origin and other investments, but Amazon stock remains the core of his wealth. His estimate fell $4.3 billion that day, while staying up nearly $18 billion for the year. At number 3 is Sergey Brin, estimated at $282 billion. Brin co-founded Google with Larry Page in 1998, helping develop search technology that organized the rapidly expanding web. The company became Alphabet, spanning advertising, cloud computing, video, mobile software, and artificial intelligence. Brin's Alphabet stake remains the main source of his fortune. His wealth dropped $11.7 billion that day, yet was still up almost $32 billion in 2026. Number 2 is Larry Page, worth an estimated $303 billion. Page co-founded Google and helped create the PageRank system that made its early search engine far more useful. His fortune is tied mainly to Alphabet, parent of Google, YouTube, Android, cloud services, and major AI research. Page lost about $12.7 billion that day, but remained up more than $34 billion for the year. Together, Page and Brin created one of business history's most valuable founder partnerships. And at number 1 is Elon Musk, with an estimated $833 billion. His fortune is concentrated in major stakes connected to Tesla and SpaceX, alongside interests in artificial intelligence and other technology ventures. Even after losing $22.7 billion that day, Musk remained up $214 billion for the year. His estimated wealth exceeded Larry Page and Sergey Brin combined. But no number here is permanent. Markets move and private valuations change. Treat this as a dated snapshot of ownership, not a measure of personal worth or contribution.